Discover how Delphinium's Engagement Builder empowers learners, supports educators, and simplifies success. To begin with, Delphinium's Engagement Builder encourages student autonomy and success. Canvas contains useful data to track student progress, but it's spread across assignments, modules, gradebook, analytics, and more. Plus, Canvas can be text-heavy and hard to understand. Using Canvas alone, students may find it hard to see their overall progress quickly. This often leads to students feeling overwhelmed and disengaged. To solve this challenge, the Delphinium Engagement Builder pulls all important Canvas information into one glanceable dashboard. This helps students clearly see where they are, where they've been, and where they need to go next. Consider this example. Delphinium's Canvas module view tells you everything about a student's progress at a glance. It uses colors and icons so your students can actually see what's going on with their modules. Green with a check mark, modules they've already completed. Blue with an arrow, what they're working on right now. White with an unlock icon, what's coming next. Color bars show students how many points they've earned in each module. When your student opens the dashboard, they get the full picture right away. For example, Units 1 through 8 are completed, and they can see where Units 4 and 7 caused issues. They know Unit 9 is next. By converting Canvas's information overload into easy-to-access data, Delphinium empowers students to monitor their own progress, see where they're at, and what they need to do next. In addition, Delphinium consolidates assignment and content details and makes them instantly available with a click. Here's what students see at a glance. Assignment status like graded or locked, which assignments are due, overdue, missing, submitted, late, and excused. How many points is each assignment worth, and how many points they've actually earned. Instead of making students dig through scattered pages in Canvas, Delphinium pulls the data into one simple view. It just makes sense. When their data is easy to read, students can watch their progress, understand how they arrived at their current point, and decide what to do next without any confusion. The Delphinium Engagement Builder helps students take responsibility for regulating their own successful learning. It has proven to be a powerful support for retention and completion. Results show as much as a 47% decrease in failure rates and a 67% decrease in withdrawal rates. At the same time, the Engagement Builder gives teachers and parents or observers critical insights. Canvas's interface is packed with text, and it can leave both teachers and parents feeling lost. Delphinium solves that with a Periscope mode, a simple, clear view of where each student actually stands. With Periscope mode, teachers see exactly what their students see on Delphinium. No guessing, just clarity. Also, in K-12, Delphinium's Engagement Builder replaces Canvas's default interface for parents. Instead of a wall of text that confuses everyone, parents get a dashboard they can actually read. Delphinium makes it easy for supportive teachers and parents to see what is going on and say, "I understand where you are. How can I help?" With Delphinium's Engagement Builder, they can track student success at a glance and give timely support. The result? Students feel supported, teachers and parents are on the same page, and everyone's working together toward the same goal. On top of that, Engagement Builder nudges students' performance. Delphinium's components tap into behavioral psychology. They create compelling nudges that bring students back to their coursework and support them in reaching their full potential. These strategic touchpoints gently remind students to stay focused. They also make sure students feel supported in their learning journey. The best part? By making the experience more interactive and rewarding, these components spark intrinsic motivation through elements of fun, recognition, and community connection. So students don't just complete assignments, they actually care about their progress. The Delphinium components include countdown timers that create a sense of urgency and keep students aware of deadlines. Next are the progress trackers that help students see how far they have come, what's left to do, and stay motivated to finish strong. Finally, the gamification brings learning to life with delightful rewards and personalization. Prize boxes unlock as students hit key milestones, and customizable avatars let them showcase their unique style and create a sense of ownership over their learning journey. Learning becomes less of a chore and more like a game they want to win. That's the power of ownership. Delphinium is research-based and designed to provide each student with nudges, specifically crafted to help them excel in your class. Our research has found that different students are motivated by different nudges. Here's how 4 types of students respond to Delphinium. Starting with the citizens, they are all about social connections. They thrive on collaboration, comparing notes with classmates, and friendly competition. They love sharing avatars and checking out who's near me to compare progress with their peers. Next, the champions are driven by self-improvement. They measure success by how far they've come. They dig into Delphinium components that show their starting point, where they are now, and how much they've grown. Then, the gamers live for the fun stuff. Prize boxes, avatars, achievements, these are what get them going. The game-like elements keep them hooked and moving through coursework. And finally, the pragmatists just want to get it done. They use content maps and grade trackers to chart a straight path through the course and stay focused on what matters. Last but certainly not least, Delphinium is simple and easy to use. Delphinium is designed from the ground up to be simple to use in your class. Turn it on and it just works. It doesn't change your course content or require you to redesign your class in any way. Delphinium also doesn't change how you manage your course in Canvas. You still use the same Canvas tools you're already familiar with, creating assignments, adding modules, changing due dates, grading papers, updating scores, and publishing content. Everything stays the same. Just refresh Delphinium after you make changes in Canvas, and your updates automatically appear in Delphinium. There are no new tools to learn or extra steps to manage your materials. Think of Delphinium as a skin on top of your course. Whatever you do in Canvas, every change, every decision shows up instantly in Delphinium. For comparison, the Canvas modules page is also a skin over your course. Your content and pedagogy are underneath, but the modules page shows everything as a plain text-heavy list. Delphinium's skin is a massive upgrade over the Canvas modules. Instead of walls of text, your students get a dynamic visual dashboard built to actually motivate and engage them. The payoff? Students stay on track, grades go up, and parents stop wondering what is happening in your class. In the next section, let's explore the Delphinium Engagement Builder together.